How could you not like the Van Damme song? It was like Song of the Year. South Africans love that song. Anyway. Now, originally from Atlantis, Mathew Samuels has been a figure skater for the last 11 years, currently boasting 7 national junior titles. He now plans to take a leap into the senior level of the sport. And with the 2018 Olympics just around the corner, Mathew hopes to take the world by storm while flying the South African flag with pride.
The more I got into figure skating, the less time I've had for other sports. And I kind of said I'm going to focus all my energy on skating.
When you live in a climate where snow is rare, figure skating is an uncommon sport. But Mathew Samuels feels at ease on the ice, and he has 7 national figure skating championship titles to prove it.
One day my mom and my dad decided to bring us to the ice rink, and we just had so much fun that we had to come back over and over again. And I was falling all over the place, and I couldn't stand up. My sister was a natural, and she actually got scouted by one of the coaches of the ice rink, and they said that she's really amazing. And my mom said, well, if you're going to take this one, you have to take the boy as well. So I was very competitive, so I kind of competed against my sister. And eventually I overtook her, and the coach really saw some talent, and I grew from there. We kind of got stuck into the sport. We both got coaches, and we rose up the rankings, and we skated one competition at a time until we've reached this level that we are at now.
Earlier this year, Mathew competed at the FMBA Championship in Abu Dhabi and became the first male South African skater to qualify for the Junior World Championships.
I adore teaching Mathew. It's just something that, it's a passion that he has towards figure skating. And he's like a little sponge when he's a little kid. He was, hanging on to every word that you would try and tell him, and he wanted to try it, and he wasn't scared to do anything. So that actually is an ideal student for a coach, that these kids aren't afraid to jump or spin or go fast. You would think Mathew is the quiet one till the music comes on and you actually see him skate. That when he comes to live, and he's a born entertainer. He actually feels the music, he can skate to it. When we go out there, people love watching him skate, and that is a big part of it. Well, so we still need to get that extra rotation, 2 of the jumps, and he'll be on the top.
My coach chooses the music. Because he's choreographing the program, he likes to feel the music, he likes to, and I kind of have to interpret it my own way while still doing his choreography, which is quite tough, but we managed to do it in the end.
Mathew has a coaching team of 4 individuals who work on his skills, spins and fitness both on and off the ice, and his head coach hails from snowy Finland.
Highlights for my career so far was my first international medal in the development trophy in Philippines. My first gold medal, and it was a really big deal for me because I've dominated domestically, but I've never really gone overseas and won anything. This year so far as qualifying for Junior Worlds has been really the highlight. It took longer than expected, but I managed to get it at the end. You just kind of need to practice. We do a lot of choreography work, a lot of technical work, and we do a lot of off-ice. We have to do some kind of dance to improve our skating choreography. And my mom decided to put my sister and I into ballroom, and we actually did very well. We became Western Province champs, but then we had to give that up as well because we needed more time on the ice.
When he's not working on his own skating, Mathew is also helping to pave the way for future figure skaters by coaching some of the youngest juniors.
I like skating with Mathew is because he's always fun. He teaches the other kids a lot of new things. He trains me a lot and he helps me with all my mistakes. Mathew's been my coach for a year, and since then I've been able to win under 8.
Because figure skating is still a growing sport in South Africa, funding for young talent is scarce, and even in countries where it's popular, it's a relatively expensive sport.
The coaches help me out a lot. They give free lessons where they can, and they help me out where they can. But when I go international, there is very little support. My mom and dad basically have to, fund it all. And that's quite tough. And by the skating community that where we do fundraising, they all support and they help out. As a skating family, we all help each other. I compete in the solo events, so I skate by myself. And my ultimate goal would be to qualify for the Olympics one day and to really show the kids at the ice rink that, you can really come up and be a skater in this, even if you train in this country.
If Jamaica can send a bobsled team to the Olympics, then this sunny South African hopes to defy the odds and get to the highest level of competition.